One of the most important things about creativity is your willingness to pivot. And I believe that not only in life do people deserve a second chance, but so does furniture. My name is Holly D'Amico, and I am the owner of Renew Charlotte. I am also the furniture refinisher. I'm the sander. I am the painter. I handle all social media. I handle all email inquiries, billing, um, furniture loading, unloading, and photography, and whatever else it is, you name it. Everything else for Renew. In 2015, I was married, and I actually used to live in England for a few years. And one of the things about my marriage visa was that I could not actually work or gain funds, as they say. And so for an independent person like myself, that was really hard. So when that marriage ended, I came back to Charlotte, and I wanted to do something for myself. And I really thought about, you know, this is a huge pivot for my life, and what can I do? Growing up, my family was always in furniture. Both my grandfathers were military, and I grew up in Virginia Beach. But when I was 3, my grandparents came back to the Hickory Granite Falls area, and they got back into furniture, which is very big around that area. In summers, visiting my grandparents, I would actually go back and forth in the big furniture trucks with them. And my mom worked at a store in Virginia. So I got to not only hang out at the store with all of the furniture and stuff like that, but the actual giant 18-wheelers that are bringing furniture back and forth. I actually rode in those, like back and forth between Hickory and Virginia Beach. So, I mean, just literally in it since I was a child. I've always really enjoyed it. 2016, I was moving back to Charlotte post-divorce, and I hadn't worked in a couple of years, and I was really looking for a way to gain my independence back, and I just wanted to try something different, and I was just thinking of all of the things I could do that I hadn't done before, and I wanted to be creative. So I was on an airplane on the way from England to Charlotte, and I can't say why my furniture came into my mind, but it did. And also the name Renew. That was the first thing I actually thought of, because I was starting anew myself. So renewing my life and coming up with a brand new business. So it was a really scary time, and also one of the biggest pivots I've ever made in my life. At Renew, I take furniture that has been discarded or isn't as desirable anymore, or you may not look at even twice if you were to see it in a thrift store, and I give it a new life. And that is something that I really pride myself on creatively, as well as skills. I've spent the last 8 years, and I'm still every day learning new skills on how to be really good at my craft. And there's always something more to learn, and it's really fun. It can be time consuming. It's physically really hard, but the creative part of it for me is extremely rewarding, and I really love that. I love taking something that didn't serve a purpose anymore, maybe, and just giving it a brand new look and a brand new life. And I love working with clients. I love meeting people. The amount of people in Charlotte that I've met through this job has just been, just more than I ever dreamed. Working with designers is really fun. I couldn't be an interior designer, but I do like lending my creative eye and my skill to the design industry. I like being that little part of it, and I like that I have so many things that I like, so many different styles. I like modern design. I like bohemian design. I like over the top, over decorated, like maximalist. I can't have all that in one home. You could, but but what I like is just having that one piece where I can envision it in that bohemian house, that mid-century house, and I get to have it and have my time with it, and I get to send it on. So that's really rewarding for me. I find joy and purpose in being able to take something that was discarded and laying around collecting dust and being able to give it a new life and new purpose and bring new happiness into homes of my clients. To find more and see samples of my work, a lot of people go to Instagram, and that is Renew Home CLT. I also have another Instagram you can see from that, which is all of my inventory pieces, Renew Home CLT _inventory. And for the entire process and to submit your own piece, if you want to bring one in, it is renewhomecharlotte.com.